What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Upland Meta Estate channel. We are a community of real estate enthusiasts in Upland that are trading luxury properties or interesting properties. So welcome to this new episode. Today we're gonna look at all the listings that that's been added to the website recently. So let's dive into it right now. We have quite a few to look at. All right, first we'll start with Brooklyn because I think we didn't have anything in Brooklyn before. So there's quite a few addresses here that has been listed recently. One of my favorite ones is this rooftop here at 29 Lexington Avenue. We can look at it quickly, but it's just a nice rooftop. Nice building too. It has this industrial feeling, and then we have an eco-friendly building at 283 Green Avenue. This one has a name. I think I forgot it. Yeah, there's a company called Frame Home that builds this. And it looks unique. I love how it looks. The kitchen is cool. So take a look at this one. There's quite a bit of information on this property available, so go ahead and have a look. It's real interesting. And then we have two historic Brooklyn apartment buildings. They're both in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn, so it's a nice neighborhood. 340 Lafayette for $42K UPEX and 22 Lefferts Place at $65K UPEX. Two beautiful. Go inside and have a look. And then my other favorite is this one, 315 Vanderbilt Avenue. This one, it's a famous artist called Jennifer Bartlett. I didn't know her before doing the research, but I've went into Wikipedia to learn a bit more about her and her work. And this was her home and studio. So this one is $35K, and it's an old building, and it was a union building back in the days. Nice garden, nice property overall. Look at this, it's quite nice. Like we can see the studio, the artist's studio, and some of her paintings on the wall. So 315 Vanderbilt Avenue. So that's it for Brooklyn. Let's head back to Los Angeles. We have quite a few to look at in Los Angeles also. This one is a graffitied property by an artist called Self Uno, I guess. Look at this. It's quite cool. I love it. It's called the LA Sun God, I think. The pizza on the head and I don't know, a pencil in the nose. It's quite cool. And that's the Sun God is right here, and that's the whole mural here. Quite nice. This one goes for $289.99 in Los Angeles. Next up, we have a U.S. bankruptcy court. It's a tag property, so if you're into this stuff, tag property, and it's quite big. Also, it's quite big. So that's an interesting property to own. Also, this one goes for $515K UPEX. Then we're heading to Encino, to Riverdale star Lily Reinhardt's Spanish house. She's playing Betty, I think, in Riverdale. So this is her nice house. This one goes for $249.99. Beautiful pool, beautiful view, and the interior is quite astonishing too. That's nice. I'd like to have this here. So look at this. Very, very cool. It's neat and simple. I love it. Beautiful home. Take a look at this one. Lily Reinhardt's property, apparently. We have, this one's interesting. It's 26 townhouses in Los Angeles. So there's like, if you own this property, you're actually owning 26 townhouses in LA in real life. So it's in on and it's in the Sherman Oaks collection also. So that's interesting. There's a few pictures, and that's the entrance here. It's a gated community. There's a pool, and that's an example of one of the units interior. So yeah, 126,000 OPEX for this one. We have a dealership, or should I say part of a dealership on San Fernando Road. So I know that this lot here is divided a bit. So what you're actually buying is part of this car dealership. But you know, cars are coming to Upland, so maybe you're into cars and into that idea of owning a real dealership. So look for this one too, 999 OPEX. Then we had this nice hotel on Wilshire Boulevard. It's sold, so let's not lose time with this. And this one, the Sonoma Villas. It's 2000. Wait, that's not right. There's a missing zero here. 200,000 OPEX for this one, and it's a tagged property, Sonoma Villas. And again, this one is like 40 houses. So if you own this property, you own 40 townhouses like that, and they're quite nice. I mean, this is an example here of one of the units. So take a look at this one. This one is 200,000 OPEX. And then we have in El Sereno another gated community. This one's impressive. It's big. I forgot how many units there are in there, but it's a nice one. Private pool. You know, it's a big property. Also, I forgot how big it is exactly. 296. So there's a garden, nice views also. So 100,000 OPEX for this one. We have also the Enclave. So that's a huge 9-story building. It's a fantastic commercial property. Seriously, look at all the pictures. First off, it's a huge building, but then in the surroundings, there's parks, and it's I think it's a new development that they did something new around there, and there's some kind of a architectural project. Oh yeah, it won a prize. Actually won an architecture prize. So quite the interesting property to own. This one goes for 500,000 OPEX. Are we done with LA? I think we are. I think we saw the other ones in the last review I did. So let's see another city for now. In Oakland, we have a nice property here in Alameda. 406 Tideway Drive, and it's a nice property on the water, and it has its own dock. Look at this. So it's we can't see it here, but it's right here on the water. It has its dock. So look at this one. I don't know, maybe boats will come to Upland one day, and you'll have a nice property with a dock. So that's I like this one. Real nice. Detroit. So in Detroit we have a car dealership. What's better than to own a car dealership in Detroit? This one is called Jefferson Chevrolet. Jefferson Chevrolet is where is it located? On East Jefferson Avenue. So it's a big size it's tagged, and it's a car dealership. So that's a poster that the seller had made. There's more information. If you're looking for more information, just scan this. So very cool. And then we have a gas station in Detroit also. So with cars coming, you may be interested in getting a gas station. Maybe you can build some sort of facility in there where you can recharge your car with Spark. We don't know yet. We'll see what happens with that, but it's quite exciting. It's a tagged property also, so that's a sit-go. And here's a picture of what it looks like in real life here. Sit-go. This one is 445,000 OPEX. And then we have the Ace of Spades. That's a gentleman's club on 8 Mile. So that's also interesting. If your wife doesn't let you go to these type of places, you can at least own one in the metaverse. 190,000 OPEX for this one. Then we have this creepy house here. Let's have a look at this one. I can't remember if we've looked at this before in another video, but let's look at it again if we did. It's in Detroit, and it just looks like something from a horror movie, or I don't know. It's quite haunting. Look at this. So it's creepy, and from what I've read, there was a tragic incident that happened there. I think some young girl might have died from a sniper attack. I think this house was involved in a riots in I forget one, but you can see the bullet shots on the wall. I think that's what it is, at least. And yeah, it looks like a bit abandoned. You see the bullet hole in the window there? Yeah, so there's some sort of historical significance to this place. Look at this. Yeah, it's a tragic incident happened there, so it's a bit of a creepy place to own, but it's also quite unique. And it's interesting. It's only 35,000 OPEX. And there's more information and YouTube videos and articles on this one, so go have a look if you're interested. What do we have else? Let's look at other cities. I knew there was one more in Fresno, and this one is a rare downtown murals property. So this one goes for $316 USD, but that's an insane deal. If you look at the floor in that collection, that's the cheapest in OPEX, and the cheapest in USD is even higher than that, if I remember, 450. So that's an insane deal here that you're getting with this one. Downtown murals in Fresno. This is a picture of the actual mural, and this is the frontage. This is what the building, and you know what what makes this an even more incredible deal is that there's a townhouse built already on it. So insane deal. It's 30% under floor right now, plus you get the townhouse on it. So jump on this deal, $360 US. While we're at it, we're gonna take a look at the collection props that are in the bargain bin, and we'll shift back to our Discord channel to look through what's in the bargain bin. This is the one we just looked at. And then we have another property on Park Avenue here at 2,000. That's 25% under floor price. Crazy deals here. 12% on the floor, and on Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx, 20% on the floor. So this means that you can probably buy this and flip it rather quickly. Hain Boulevard, 25% on the floor. That's another crazy deal here. 35% on the floor on Houston Street, and that's in Manhattan. So 9 949 USD dollars, and that's significantly under the floor. The next one is for almost 1500, and in UPEX we can't see here, but it's 35% under floor. In UPEX it's probably even higher than that. So insane deal. 90 West Houston Street in Manhattan. Jump on these deals. And while we're at it, we're gonna take a look at the buildings that are under cost. This is a new thing in the bargain bin, and I'm gonna talk a bit more about this in another video. But what's a building under cost? I'm explaining it here. What's considered a property building sold under minimum construction price. So this is the price for each type of building if you rent at a minimum of 35 UPEX per hour. So generally it costs more than that to get it built quickly. We see around 40, so that brings the price even higher. But here we're focusing on minimum construction price for these buildings. So some properties are for sale out there for less than the minimum cost of construction plus mint price. And if it is, it's eligible for the bargain bin. We can post it in here, help you sell this property. And for people that are interested, you can find insane deals on already built buildings that are gonna cost much less than even 35 UPEX per hour, which is the minimum rent price for Spark right now to be able to build those. So let's take a look right now. But the first example here is an apartment building in Kansas City. It's being sold right now for 200,000 UPEX. What's the building cost for an apartment? It's 238. That's what it's gonna cost you to build an apartment, and rent Spark to build an apartment like that. Okay, so right now it's being sold at 200,000 UPEX. So that's quite the savings. You basically get the property free, right? And it's also in Shoal Creek. Shoal Creek is a blue collection in Kansas City. So that's 15% under minimum construction cost, and the savings that you're making is 52,000 UPEX. That's at least 52,000 UPEX. That's not even considering the markup on the mint price of that property. So that's an insane deal. Insane. Don't unless you want your apartment building in a specific place. If you're looking to build an apartment in Kansas City, you might as well buy this one, right? And there's more. So we have this townhouse here in Oakland, 90,000 UPEX. Those are savings of 19,000 UPEX. Or this one here in Chicago, those are savings of 28,000 UPEX, 29,000 UPEX. Those are crazy deals. So if you're interested in buildings, jump on these deals in the bargain bin. You're gonna find more in the upcoming days. I've just started this morning. So and as I said, I'm gonna talk more about this in the next video. So all right, my friends, this is it for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you like the content of that video, please like and subscribe to the Upland Meta Estate channel, and make sure to join us on Discord also if you're into luxury properties, special property, or if you just like trading properties in Upland. Join us on the Upland Meta Estate channel. Come chat with me, come chat with the other sellers, and I'll see you soon. Bye.